All right, welcome back. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. Today we're going to be teaching you how to do MAKTUF resets and 360 MAKTUF resets. So I do my normal MAKTUFs a little weird. Might work for some of you, might not work for some of you. So for normal MAKTUFs, you're going to want to learn how to do the movement first before anything, which this is done by jumping, like getting your car into this position, which all I'm doing is I'm jumping, tapping air roll, and then up and diagonal a little bit to the left. And then after you've got that down, you can finally learn how to do the MAKTUF. And this is done by doing a backflip and canceling it as fast as you possibly can. Backflip cancel like this, but you're doing it at this 90-degree angle. And then you're holding your air roll right. If it's the other way for you, it's air roll left, until you get your car flat. So I would just go around and learn the movement until you can do this consistently. So with the ball, when we're grabbing resets, I do my MAKTUFs with free roll and tapping like up into the left here to get the first MAKTUF. This is the goofy part, right? But then every other one after that is done by holding up and like tapping air roll again. All right, so looking back at this now, I'm starting to realize that I'm pointing my stick down and to the right a little bit while tapping air roll to get into the position to do the extra MAKTUFs after the first one. So when I get the first reset, I'm immediately holding free roll, and now we're tapping up and diagonal to get the first MAKTUF going. This is how I've learned how to do them. It's really stupid, but it works for me. Another thing you want when you're going for these resets is you want a hard reset that pops you off the ball, so it gives you time to do all the movement you can to get the resets. And if we're popping the ball off the ground and going for the MAKTUFs, this is where I will use the same thing I was talking about before, where you're a little bit down and to the right to get into position while tapping air roll and then doing the MAKTUF that way. So that's the MAKTUF reset. You might have to toy around with it a little bit because I'm not sure how this tutorial is going to work for some of you, but hopefully it helps. If you can't learn these, don't get discouraged. It took me a couple months to get them down, but once you get them, they're a super fun mechanic to do. All right, on to the 360 MAKTUF. So to do a 360 MAKTUF, you do need both air rolls. You need air roll right and left, or else it just won't really work. The movement for this one, you're going to jump, tilt your car back, and air roll. So I'm using air roll right here. And you're trying to get into like this position where your car is kind of pointed back at you, but not all the way. And this is done basically the exact same way as the other MAKTUF was, minus you're using the opposite air roll now. Well, I'm using the opposite air roll to do it the way I'm doing it, right? And so that's the movement for it. It's a similar thing, but it's different with the ball. So try practicing out this movement too. You're canceling up and to the right for this one to do it the same way I am. So doing it with the ball, I like to jump up and get a reset already facing kind of sideways. So then all you're doing after that point, once you get the reset, is we're tapping air roll to get into this position, doing the backflip cancel again, and then tapping air roll to get underneath the ball. So when you grab the reset and you get your car into position, what I'm doing from this point here is I'm tapping air roll right to get my car into position to do the MAKTUF. Then we do the backflip cancel, and then I'm holding air roll left to complete the MAKTUF. The main objective here is you're trying to get your car as flat as possible so you can stay under it, but also hit center of the ball. Something like that. So then you can follow it up with musties or resets, more stuff, you know what I mean? Another thing you can use these 360 MAKTUFs for, I guess you can use the normal ones for too. I don't like doing it this way, but doing it off the wall. Setup's basically the same as if you were gonna go and set up like a musty. With these, you wanna wait until the ball's at its highest point before you flip into it. Just to make sure you can get under the ball, keep it flat, and then follow it up too. Super cool mechanic. Not really useful in a comp setting. I mean, they are for getting quick resets, but they're really hard to pull off. But yeah, hopefully this tutorial helps you. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I'll try to help out the best I can. But anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope this helps, and I'll catch you all in the next one.